welcome to my channel! My name is Katarina. Welcome to my channel. Today is the first day of August, and you know what that means. We have the first day of the Autumn Equinox of the Magical Readathon! Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm sorry that I'm screaming for those of you that are listening to me with earplugs, but this marks the beginning of another vlog for me. I'm going to vlog the entirety of the month of August because I am doing the Magical Readathon again. This was created by Bookworms. I will leave her link down above. And Gentara, which is the person that created this and whose channel is called Bookworms, she is an amazing creature. She has beautiful ideas. And me, myself, and I continue in my thread and madness and insanity of wanting to be a full-fledged necromancer, and for that I need to study. Obviously, I just want to leave a disclaimer that I don't know how this month is going to go. I have to study an actual study and work for myself because I have a PhD that I need to finish by the end of this year. And so, I don't know, I am supposed to read 8 books this month. I don't know if I will be able to do it. I'm hoping that I can read it at the same time as the other people. If I can't, I will just continuously doing all of the books that I need to read for these challenges until the end of the next month or possibly the next year. So what I have here is my lessons for this semester are going to be animal studies, in which I have to do a pet pick of some sort, which is pretty cool because I have my kitten. Where is he? He was just here. Don't mind. I have my kitten Risol, and he is going to choose a book for me to read. So I'm going to try and film my first pet pick ever. Also, for spells and incantations, I have to read either a manga, a comic, or a graphic novel, and I'm going to tell you what I thought about doing for that. And I also have to read a book with black on the cover or with a flame on the cover, which shouldn't be too hard because I have a lot of black books, and flame on the cover is not that easy, but I'm pretty sure that some of the fantasy that I have here will have flames on the cover. I also have to read for Conjuration, a court or royal book. I have to read a book inspired or set in a different culture or country, which is pretty easy. Most of my books are not Portuguese, so I believe that I will be able to, so I will try to challenge myself on that one. And I also have to read an independent or self-published book, which is not difficult since I have loads of those right there. Also, for demonology, I have to read a first book that I see on Instagram or Goodreads, so praying for this to go right. It has to be a book that I own, people. If I see a book that I don't own, I'm not going to buy a book on purpose for this. I am saving some money and I can't just go crazy. And I also have to read for restoration. I have to start a book before going to sleep or to bed, which is pretty easy, and I am hoping to do it. So here are my challenges, and I am going to actually start by spells and incantation, and I want to have an O in spells and incantations. No, I want to have a Q in spells and incantations, but if this is too confusing for you, just go to Kentara's channel, okay? But, so for that, I have to read 2 things. I have to read my comics, yada yada, first, and this is the one that I'm going to start with. So I will take you to there. So, I was thinking about reading... Oh, okay. The lights. Stop. Okay. Forget about my pimple here. It happens. So, I want to read a comic series instead of just a comic, because comics are really short and I can read them pretty fast. And there's my cat. Look at him. Hello, baby. He's all... Hola, lindo. Oh, he's so fucking cute. As I was saying, a comic series, because reading just a comic is fairly easy for me. What I'm going to do is, I am going to read the first comic in a series and consider the challenge done. And I will move on to read other books for the challenges. But in order for me to feel fulfilled, I am going to try and finish the whole comic series. It's 56 comics. It shouldn't be too hard. It should be read in this first week if I have the time to do so. So, the comics that I'm going to be reading are Gentlemen, Deadly Class by Rick Remender and other people that I don't know their names. Rick Remender, Wes Craig, and Lee Lothridge. I don't know if I butchered that name. But yeah, I have read the first 17, 19, 20 somewhat issues of this. And I've also made a video comparing these first issues to the first season of Deadly Class, and sadly last because it was cancelled. But I want to read up until the end because the series is already finished, and some of you guys have also asked me if I'm going to do a review on the entirety of the series, which I want to do. So, ideally, I want to read all of these comics to fulfill the month and all of the reading a comic thing. However, I'm just going to count one in the eventuality that I don't finish the entirety of the series because I have to work throughout the entirety of the month. If I don't do it, one is enough, which I'm going to have done by today. I'm just going to take a little bit of time to read it and close it up, and then decide what I'm going to read for the next challenges. But yeah, wish me luck. The readathon is starting right now! Everyone, and welcome to day 2 of the Magical Readathon. So, as you've probably seen yesterday, I've been working, and I would like to say that I haven't read a lot, but I did. However, I mainly worked yesterday, so that's why there are no more clips of me just updating you guys. I also watched a movie, a horror movie, survival horror movie called Fall, about 2 young girls that just decide to go up a TV station that is out of use and is crumbling to pieces. So, yeah. But I did read. So basically, I think that yesterday I talked very, very fast because I wanted to go study and everything, and so I haven't given you the details. But I have to read 8 things this month. One of the things was read a manga, comic, or graphic novel. This is my first challenge for spells and incantations. I have 2 challenges for spells and incantations, and I decided that I was going to start with this one. Technically, the challenge is already fulfilled. Theoretically, in practical, is not. Because, as I told you yesterday, I decided to challenge myself. And because some of you guys have asked me for it, and I also really want to finish this series, I decided that I wanted to read the entirety of the Deadly Class comic series. You can see here. So I decided I want to read all of these to pass that challenge. What happened is, yesterday I have read all of these. These are 22 issues of the Deadly Class comics. I had already read these, but I am rereading it so I can understand the ending better since, I haven't read this in a while. Oh my god, what is this? It's paper from working. But yeah, I have read these late last night. I just sat back, the movie had ended, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna read for a little bit. And I don't know if you guys feel the same thing, but every time that I read comic issues, they're so fast to read. Most of the time that I lose, quotation mark, while reading comics is appreciating the art style, because there's not a lot of dialogues and there's not a lot of, the action is all in the art style and the pacing is normally fast. So the time that I lose with it, oh my god, why is my face so white? The lighting in this room. The time that I lose with it is really short. So, as I was saying, technically I fulfill the challenge because you are only supposed to read like one volume of manga or one issue of comics or one graphic novel. But because I didn't want to be that person like, I read one comic issue and it's done, and the other people are like reading big mangas or something, I decided to challenge myself. So technically I haven't fulfilled the thing yet, but in practice terms I did. So I could already mark spells and incantations, that one. I am not going to. I am, however, try to today pick something else. What is going on with this lighting? Okay, it was my phone. Sorry, it's raining and then it's foggy and then there's bursts of light. I don't know what it is with today. But I decided that after I go to this appointment that I have right now, and after I spend some time with my grandparents and get some soup for myself, I will pick something else to read. I am thinking either I'm going to read something with a court or royal theme, or I'm going to ask my little kitten to do a pet pick for me and pick the book that I'm going to read next, since it's a book that I can actually choose the options. For royals, I don't have a lot of options. I still have to check if there are no comics or graphic novels that I have here that will fulfill the part. However, I'm pretty sure they will not. What about manga, though? No, I don't think the manga that I have here will fulfill the thing. Oh, maybe I could read the Still Prince comics by V. Schwab, because I have those in graphic novel, so they're bigger, and they definitely feature royals. So I will see, or either that or a book. The books, I don't have a lot of options, but it can work. So that's what I'm going to do. Now I'm just going to run to my appointment. I have been studying two PhD theses that are very important for me to build my own, because they have a lot of previous studies included on it regarding my theme. So very excited to get to write. Oh, I'm also reading an arc on my Kindle that one of my author friends, Jamie Stewart, lent to me for his new book. I might talk about it here, I'm not entirely sure, but just so you guys know, that's why sometimes I'm picking up my Kindle if I do film that. But yeah, so everything is a mess in my place of study, but yeah, I'm going to go to my appointment and then I'm going to choose what to read next. Wish me luck! Hey everyone, welcome to day 3, so the third day of the Magical Readathon. I am out of the house, so I decided to grace you guys with my presence since I'm always in the same place, and I'm actually at my working space. I have been at my working space since noonish, and I am almost done with one of the parts of the things that I'm doing, and then I will start another. It's like 5:30 p.m., but I have a lot of things to do, and I really want to do the things, and every time that I move this, okay. And I really want to do the things. I am looking down on you guys because you're like perched on my computer. But yeah, I can't show a lot of my working space, so sorry for that. But just wanted to update you. I haven't finished the Deadly Class series, but I've read 30 issues of it already. I might read a little bit more when I get home. Today I'm not going to visit my grandparents. I'm just gonna get home when I can. And relax a little bit, because tomorrow is going to be a happy day. I'm going to have my treatments to my wrist. I'm going to have Hopefully sometime for gym. Also have to put all of my clothes washing, which I will probably do eventually. And yeah, yeah, I will do something about that. Yeah, I have a lot of things to do. Jesus Christ. Okay. But yeah, that's the shit. That's the thing. And I'm just gonna do them. I'm just gonna do them. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep on working. I haven't decided what book I'm going to read next. I have to be honest with you, I'm just so tired from everything that I'm doing that I don't have the time to decide like what am I going to read. I'm just binge reading Deadly Class comics because they are so fast. They are so fast. But yeah, just a little update for you guys. And yeah, I'll see you when I see you. Hi everyone and welcome to the 5th of August. If I have done things properly in my editing self, you will be seeing some clips that I got from the class that I actually made. Anyways, I did a 1.5 hour of RPM, so rotations per minute. And I did 37 kilometers in the bike, and I burned 800 calories, and I did not go below 6 at any point. So I almost did the entire class in mountain, but it was pretty fun because it was like a concert class. We had this band, and it was great, but I am so tired. I am just going to lay down a bit, maybe reading a little bit more of Deadly Class. I wanted to show you guys where I'm at, because I'm very proud to have read all of these already. So I'm currently at issue 46, and there's only 56 issues. So I'm almost finishing, and then I can properly state that I have actually finished my first challenge, which actually it's Spells and Incantations, read a manga or comic or graphic novel, which I kind of already fulfilled, but I'm feeling way better knowing that I've read an entirety of something. I have still no clue what book I'm going to read for the next challenges. I will tell you eventually. I don't know if this weekend I'm going to change anything. I just want to take it slow. Real talk, I've been having some stressful moments with my PhD, with myself, and with everything. And today I feel lighter and I feel calmer, and I think this is what I needed. Some metal rock music, some 1.5 hours of exercise just to make me feel like a person again, to read a little bit, to watch the sunset from my windows, to just, be a person. I've been missing that. I haven't been a person in a long time. I haven't taken vacations in a long time. I haven't done a lot of things for myself in a long time, and I need that. I'm not giving up. I have to fulfill my PhD, and I can do it. It's going to be until the end of the year, and I know that I can do it. But this weekend, I am not going to pick it up. I'm not going to do anything. I had some bad news regarding my data yesterday on Friday. That's why I didn't film anything. And so I'm just going to take the weekend, and then I'm going to start writing, and I'm going to be myself again, a self-empowered woman that can finish her PhD properly. So yeah, guys, I'm just going to pick up issue 46 and read it, and maybe some more. We will see. But I'm really tired, so if I sleep a little, it might happen. Hello, beautiful bookworms. Welcome to, I don't know what day it is. Today 7. Sorry, I figured it out what day it was. I had no idea because I've been a little bit distracted. So, the weekend I didn't give you a lot of updates because I went to the gym, and on Sunday I just went to the pool a little bit to get some sun because I was desperately needing it. And now that I am somewhat of a person again, I am just going to give you some updates. So, first and the most important one is that I've read the entirety of the 56 issues of Deadly Class. So not only will you have a video from me doing a review for the entirety of the series, which, spoiler alert, was pretty awesome and I really enjoyed it a lot, but I have officially fulfilled my personal challenge of finishing the entirety of the series for the Spells and Incantation first challenge that I have to fulfill, which is read a manga, comic, or graphic novel. So that one is checked. Next one, I started another book, and actually I'm doing the Restoration Challenge, which is spell to induce sleep, start a book before bed. And actually, I had already read 60-something pages of Crush by Tracy Wolff previously to August. However, I did start reading this before going to sleep. It was that book that I read a little bit of some pages before sleeping because now I can't read a lot before sleeping, probably because of the sleeping pills that I take. And so I just read a little and a little and a little, and I normally have a book that it's easy to read and that I can go back to whenever I want. And so I did started this like in July, I believe. This is the Portuguese edition. I decided it was only like 60 pages, and the book is what? Almost 700 pages. So I decided that I haven't read a lot, and so I decided to make this my restoration challenge. So I did start this before bed, but I have currently read, since Sunday and today, I've currently read 142 pages of this. And this is going to be my restoration challenge, so I'm hoping to keep on going. This is a vampire paranormal romance thingy. And the writing is not very good, but is extremely compelling. Like, there's a lot of shit going on. And it's like, our main character is, spoilers for those of you that haven't read the first book or that care about the first book, but our main character is a gargoyle. And I'm like, what the fuck? Don't you have any more strange creatures to add to this? There's a lot of creatures here. There's dragons, there's vampires, there's witches, there's werewolves, there's everything that you can possibly figure out. And there is love, and there is death, and there is stuff that is in every young adult paranormal romance, but this one I am enjoying because it's so silly. Like, the names of the chapters are so silly, and even more in Portuguese, I think. But it's so great to be reading it, and it's a break from just studying and keeping my head on things, so I'm really enjoying it. So this is going to be my restoration challenge, but I think that I'm going to read it slowly, one little bit at a time, and then I will try maybe today to do my pet pick to see what book I can read at the same time that I read this, since I want to read, like, something a little bit with more substance, let's just say. Hi guys, today is the 8th of August, and I'm going to finish the first vlog with my pet pick. So, I am trying to lure my kitten to... Why is this so... Okay, I'm trying to lure my kitten into my bedroom so that I can force him to choose some books for me to read. So I'm going to give him 4 choices, and we'll see which one he chooses first. So we have here 4 books. We have Silver Nitrate by Silvia Moreno Garcia. We have Marzi Fortuna, or Sea Breeze and Luck, I guess, by Andrea Freire, a Portuguese author. We have Beautiful World, Where Are You by Sally Rooney, and we have Beach Read by Emily Henry. All of these I want to read. All of these I want to read now was pretty much all of my books. And we're going to see which one he chooses. Okay, so I did put a little treat in each of them. And now I'm going to call him. You're probably going to hear me speak Portuguese. So, yeah, that's it. Risol! Lindo Lobão! Risol! Lindo! Risol! Olha o bom, menino, olha o bom! Olha o bom, meu menino! Olha o bom, papa, meu menino, papa! Oh! Não, lindo! Oh, não! Não percebeste o assignment? Risol! Lindo! O bom tá aqui, o bom! Okay, he chose. A Good Love for Portuguese Authors. That's my little one. It was pretty funny because he missed the assignment because he's used to eat on my hand, so he thought it was on my hand. So, the book that I chose is Marzia e Fortuna by Andrea Ferreira, and I cannot wait to read an Andrea Ferreira book. I have been meaning to do so for a while now. We talk on Instagram. I really like her as a person, and I think this book is going to be amazing. And it's also cool because it's short and it's August, so it's going to be cool reading about something that has the sea as a prominent feature. So I cannot wait to start and to tell you something about it. Guys, this is where I leave you for the first vlog in the first week of the Magical Readathon. I hope that you guys join me for the rest of the vlogs. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you like it, leave a like or subscribe, and tell me down below if you've read any of these. What do you feel about my week? I know my weeks are not incredibly excited looking. Whatever it is that is still there. Now he understands the assignment. As I was saying, I hope that this was fun for you guys. I know it was not very excited because I've been working a lot, but I just hope that, you know, it has been fun for you somewhat. So yeah, that's going to be all for today, and happy readings to you all. Bye!